In traveller culture, marrying non-travellers or gorgers has long been taboo. But despite grievances from both communities, intermarriage is on the increase.
If it was my advice for the people that want to get married to gorgers, don't do it. Don't do it. Because it may work for a little while, but it don't last for very long, because two worlds collide.
Romany gypsy Tony Giles is considering marrying a non-traveller girl. For 30 years, his family have been based at a site known to locals as the Wrong Turn.
Gypsies, if you notice, the younger ones, they're men before their time. It's because they've been brought up hard. It's either do two things, work or fight. I'm not much of a worker, as you can see. Fucking fight, that's one good thing. So I started boxing when I was 8, and then it went from there to bare knuckle fighting for years to try and get money to survive. Otherwise, what other chance was it for me? Nothing.
Against his family's wishes, Tony has moved into Danielle's house, and the culture clash has already begun.
I'm knackered from going out with a traveller man, to be honest.
Oh, I'm knackered from going out with a gorger as well, pregnant, hormonal, glamour model, gorger.
Will you change nappies?
What? Yes, of course I will.
Of course you will what?
What?
Change nappies, yeah?
Change the nappies.
And get up in the night. I'm 8 months pregnant and he's got me doing the hoovering and everything. I really feel sorry for traveller wives.
Despite a long-standing distrust between the two communities, gypsy and gorger relationships can overcome adversity. Last year, 17-year-old Sam married into the gypsy community.
Can't breathe. I'm claustrophobic as well. I'm gone.
With her marriage to gypsy scrap dealer Pat, Sam won his family over by doing things the traveller way.
What do you say to people who are watching who go, she's crazy, she's going to live in a trailer?
Well, they're crazy because they've never tried it.
10 months on, Sam and Pat are living on a site next to an industrial estate. Sam is expecting a baby boy.
These are all his t-shirts, jumpers. Got like 30 odd pairs of jeans, got loads.
Do you think that's quite a lot of jeans to buy for a new baby?
Yeah, everyone's saying that he won't get a chance for wearing.
Yeah, I used to live in a lot of these cupboards.
You've got more room than me.
No, I ain't.
You are.
No, I won't. Can wear a new outfit every day of his life.
Sometimes if I get bored, I'll just get all these clothes out and just fold them up. Or if I'm feeling upset, I'll just go and buy him things. Cheers me up.
Despite throwing herself into gypsy life, Sam is still struggling with the realities of living on a site.
She hates it.
No, I don't hate it. I know I like it, but I just think it's a bit like doom and gloom on here. I'd like it as well if there was more people my age on here, because they're all older than me, so I'm lonely. Got no friends. When he's at work through the day, I'm just on my own.
She wants a bath, basically. If I could build a bath in here, she'd be happy.
Like it, and then he goes, oh yeah, you can go to your mum's. But it's not the same. I want my own bath.
A pram is next on the shopping list, but as a gypsy man, this is not Pat's domain.
Pram's a pram. So I'll down to her that. I'll let her pick the pram. I won't be using it, will I?
Well, you will. You go anywhere.
You're the one pushing the pram.
I want a big cream one with all baby blue running through it with like ribbons and diamonds and things like that.
I'm not bothered. Cheap. Cheap as possible. She likes the silver cross prams, but I think they look like coffins on wheels. They're disgusting.
He says there's no room for it, but there is room for it. I'll make room for it. Chuck him out. I don't like none of these. I want a cream leather one. I don't want this one.
So this is a complete waste of my day.
Why is it a waste of your day?
You're not going to pick one, are you?
Well, if I see one, yeah.
Let's go home.
Oh, shut up.
Marriage between gypsies and non-travellers, or gorgers, is rare. When it does occur, the clash of cultures can prove a strain on the relationship. Romany gypsy George Webb has recently separated from his gorger wife and has moved into his uncle's back garden.
I'm always washing outside. In the rain, snow, whatever. You might go and live in a house, but you ain't got no freedom. You're in a rabbit hutch. You know, you might have all your comforts at hand, but you're unhappy, so what's the point? And you've got to do what makes you happy.
George was married to a gorger for 7 years, but his wife was unhappy with the role expected of her.
When you marry out of your own breed, you don't know what's hit you. You really don't know what's hit you. She couldn't live my life. She realised that she couldn't live the way I live. She couldn't do without, like, not flicking a switch on, not without running water. And I wouldn't do it again, not for all the teen China.
George has 2 children from his marriage. Both now live with their mother.
My concerns is, as the children get older, and I'm not there to see them on the right road, that they'll get more gorger ways in them, more non-gypsy ways in them, than they will gypsy ways in them.
George restores caravans for a living, and his aunt and cousin are happy to help with the tasks his wife was reluctant to do.
Kathleen! Can you come and clean this wardrobe for me so I can put the mirror back on? Are you going to clean or what? The women do the cleaning, the men do the earning. But when I was married was a different kettle of fish. She used to moan to give me a glass of water. Get them sticky bits off because it'll make it unlevel. I never worked her like a dog. I done a lot for her. I do this here because I've got a man come and look at it and ain't going to get it sold. Come on. The breakdown of it was she didn't want to do it. Look, pick that off with you now. Pick it off. I'll tell you what, it's taken him a long time.
Gypsy Tony has been sent on an urgent errand by his pregnant non-traveller girlfriend.
It's red alert now. Danielle's waters has broke this morning, 5 o'clock. That was a nice morning to get up. 3 weeks early as well. So, gonna get the best thing for what we've been told for her to do is to have a spicy curry. It's funny, innit? I'm a pro cage fighter. I don't get nervous before a fight. She's having a baby. I feel like a little kid. Hopefully everything will be all right, though. God on our side. Just hope it don't come out ginger. You're right. Trying to get a spicy curry for the missus. She's pregnant. It's no good looking at that. I can't even read. And there's not that many pictures.
Tony has 3 other children from a previous relationship with a traveller, but wasn't present at any of the births.
Danielle wants me with her. Oh. It's just not a gypsy thing to do. It's like a woman's thing, pretty much. So she don't understand that, though, so I'm going to have to try and compromise with her on this one. So I've been roped into it. Already, thank you very much.
Okay, sir. When I go into labour, he's not going to cope with it because he saw my waters broke and nearly passed out, so I don't know how he's going to deal. He had to hang his head out the window, nearly passed out, and basically threw up out the window just over a little bit of water.
I thought you pissed yourself.
Babe,
you just stood there.
Babe, you know the difference between...
You stood there and you was all like... a little pile of it. So what would you do? I nearly jumped out the window 2 stories high, head first.
Sam and Pat have registered the birth of their new baby boy, Patrick Tom. Their son will begin his life in a caravan, but his identity is yet to be decided.
He's going to be classed as a gypsy, so he needs to be able to stick up for himself. Because, unfortunately, I think he might get bullied.
I wouldn't have anyone calling him or anything, just because his dad was a gyppo.
Could be bullying from both sides.
Yeah, there will.
There might be little gypsy kids that don't agree with him.
It does me head in to think that like people will bully him because like he's a gypsy, or like people will bully him because he's not. You know what I mean? I don't think he'll be classed as a gypsy.
I think he will do.
I think he won't.
I think he will.
No, because he's not.
Well, he is. Gyppo like his daddy. And where's he living? Is he living in a house?
He's a bit of both.
But mostly a traveller.
He's going to be spoiled.
Romany Gypsy George already has 2 children from his marriage to a non-traveller.
Come here. Oi, come here.
Despite the fact that they live with their mother, George is determined they don't lose their gypsy identity.
How can we get them changed?
Look, they ain't never been like brought up with clothes like that. I'm not going to put my child like in a jogging suit or something. Look at that. Right, now he's that. Hiya. You're done. Go out and play. I've got to keep the clothes because I've done it before. I've gone and I've brought them loads of clothes before and I've never seen them on them again. And they've told me that Mummy chucked it away. Mummy chucked it away. Probably because they're too gypsy for her. Too travellified.
Today, George is taking his children to Dartford Fair, a traditional gypsy gathering.
Why do you like bringing the kids places like here, George?
Because I do, they like it. There's a lot of travelling children here. There's a few cousins here and bits and pieces like that. And find them some nice little outfits, some nice little clothes.
What are you looking for then?
Just some bits of clothes for them. See what I can see about. What I can keep in the trailer. Any little boys' overcoats in yet?
Yeah, in the coat there, look, they're beautiful. They're nice as well.
No.
The fair is another opportunity for George to instil his children with gypsy values.
It's very important for my children to come to a place like this. The thing is, they're stuck in the school with all the gorgers, on an hour stake with the gorgers, seeing all gorger things. And gorgers find things acceptable, what travelling and gypsy people don't find acceptable. You know, in the school, out the school, bedtime, sausage, beans, mash, all that routine thing, my children ain't used to that. Yeah, you know how it goes, don't you? Look, understand me, right? Gorgeous, that estate what I was on, right? You got people taking drugs, you got men living with men, you got women living with women, you've got them getting the gyro, going up the road, spending it on drink, the children are filthy and hardly fed, they're like that like a knacker. I got more fat on my toe. And with my children, it's in their brain to be outside and be playing with other travelling children. You like that white one? Try this one. Travellers wants better things for their children. The love I got for my children, it'll never stop, no matter what happens.
In Berkshire, Danielle is going into hospital to have her labour induced. Breaking with gypsy convention, Tony intends to be present at the birth.
When the lady says push, just push. And you've had one of those little contraction things there?
Nothing's happened. I know something is going on, but it's not contractions.
You hungry?
No. Have you gone all quiet for me?
So I feel like we're going to be here for days.
Tired of waiting, Tony leaves the moral support to Danielle's friend Nina.
Tony wants to be here in the labour, but I know that he's not going to be able to stomach it. There's no way he's going to be able to stomach it. He heaves over like a bogey. How is he going to cope with childbirth?
As the labour begins, there is still no sign of Tony.
Something's going on.
Where's it actually hurting?
Round. Is that the womb around there? Oh, I'm getting little pains. Oh my god, and it's going to get a whole lot worse.
10:32, so is it gone now?
No, it's just achy. Where are you now? Yeah, you want to be? Because you're starting to piss me off now.
Wrote myself into something here, gutted. And I'm stepping into uncharted waters now. I've had to psych myself up. I'm hoping not too much blood and guts. I'll faint. I swear to God I will. I will say one thing though, it's half emotional in there. Don't realise, not many travelling men would see this side of it, but it's intense. I can see why they stay away.
You're not coming.
Romany gypsy Tracy Heron is proof that marriage between gypsies and non-travellers can work.
Yeah, and then that'll be all opened, all balloons and cream all on the walls. All the pictures are coming down.
Tracy has been married to her gorgeous husband Phil for nearly 10 years.
Didn't you have them on your last dress?
Lots of diamantes, lots of sparkles.
Glitter.
Glitter.
After a low-key marriage at a registry office, Phil has been saving ever since for the lavish wedding Tracy has longed for.
We didn't really have a lot of money at the time when we first got married. So we went to the registry office, had a quick wedding in there, and so I've always said whenever we do get enough money in that, then we'll do it again properly. So, hence the reason why she's doing it massive. 4 big stretch hammers we've got. I think you got 14 bridesmaids in it.
Yep.
They've got 4 white horses in a carriage, a big pink carriage.
I think every girl dreams of their little like fairy tale day. I hope everything goes like perfect and I get that day.
Despite their successful marriage, their relationship was met with opposition to begin with.
It was a little bit hard to start with your dad, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, like my dad.
Yeah, because I was in the army at the time and it wasn't a thing that a traveller would do.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to get hung, strung and quartered.
Yeah,
so I didn't know. I was working on the farms and my phone would ring and my brother would be like, who's that on the phone? I'd be like, just a friend.
I'm so pleased for you. I thought he was going to come in dresses.
Tracy isn't the only woman in her family to marry outside the gypsy community. Her cousin Maria also married a non-traveller, but the relationship soon turned sour.
To my ex and his family, you know, I was scum of the earth and hadn't done anything wrong.
No. Yeah.
You know, the spitting at me, the pikey, you know, that hurt. Just because we were born and bred in a caravan, in a trailer, however we'd like to say it.
You should be proud of what you are.
I can't, you know, it just, it does. It brings tears to my eyes because, you know, we're normal.
Yeah. They're the ones missing out, not no one else. You're worth $1 million to them. Bless you, right, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Ow!
Romany Gypsy George only has access to his children twice a week. And he never misses an opportunity to share his gypsy traditions. Today, he has set his sights on a special treat for lunch.
A hedgehog.
So where do you tend to find them?
You tend to find them up close, right near the trunks of the trees. And you've got to look, that's why you've got to poke to see.
How would you eat him?
Just sit and eat them round the fire while they're being cooked. It's like not like a meal thing sort of thing. I suppose like years ago Trevor's like made them as a meal.
It's more like a starter.
An hors d'oeuvre.
Another cultural aspect George hopes to pass on is the gypsy language known as Romanus.
It's not used as much as what it should be used. I ain't got a lot of people to talk it to, really. The main words really is like kushti, chaw, gel, malt, kaka.
And what do all those words mean?
Malt means woman or young girl. What else did I say? Gel means go. Waffity bok means bad luck. Waffity means bad. Bok is luck. Well, to tell you the truth, old-fashioned travellers years ago thought it was like waffity bok. Unlucky to write it down. And that's the worstest word what you keep hearing. Gathers! Gathers! Gather! They think that it means the police, but it don't. Gather, the real meaning for gather means hide.
Back at his trailer, George is joined by some of his extended family for a traditional meal. Although hedgehogs have proved elusive, George's last rabbit hunt was more successful.
I caught it. Done it last night.
What was George like growing up?
Oh, he was a lovely boy.
Always was old-fashioned.
Always. Because I think it was because I was brought up with old people, tell you the truth. Old-fashioned ways of going on.
Yeah.
Who wants to be modern?
Just 4 weeks until Phil and Tracy's dream wedding, they have run into difficulties.
But for someone who's saved up for nearly 10 years, to do it properly, and then for someone just to rip you off and take it off you, I hope they choke on it, that's all I can say.
The wedding planner they've hired has gone bankrupt and made off with their savings.
Just keep trying to get hold of him, no contact back at all. Phone numbers have been cut off, cut off.
She's a rip-off merchant, that's all I can call her. I'd like to give her a piece of my mind, I would, literally. It's just not fair on them. It's not fair on the children either to see the mum like it.
Most costly of all, 14 bridesmaids' dresses ordered from China have gone missing.
Until I get them, it's just keep thinking with days and days to go. You just want everything here and to be perfect and it to be a special day in it. And the day I never had, and yeah, it's hard.
Don't cry. Stop crying.
Jam? What's Mummy some tissue, please?
She's been like really tearful because she doesn't know what's going to be happening with our dresses and like if they're going to come or not.
You don't do that to gypsies. I know definitely I would smack her. I'd know I would.
George's day with his children is coming to an end.
I can't see why I can't have my children longer. I just said to the judge, I said, look, I said, I love my children, I think the world of my children. I said, and I'm a very, very good dad. He didn't understand me. There's gorgeous judges, there's gorgeous solicitors, I had a gorgeous wife, and I'm just the only traveller.
The access agreement is very strict, but George has lost track of time.
You really like, get in.
If George is late returning his children, he could lose the right to see them.
How late are you?
15 minutes. I ate this. It's what I ate. You're like a criminal on the tag with your children. Come on, quick. Quick as you can. Run. I hate it, bloody hate it.
Oh, how do you feel after you've dropped the things off?
Terrible, I feel terrible. I feel like driving myself through that house there. Standing there waiting as well with the boyfriend. He's a gorgie, yeah. Right up her street. What she wanted. She got what she wanted, but she lost what she had. Another lonely night now.
During a difficult birth, Tony returned to Danielle's side in the hospital. Their son Rudy is now 6 weeks old. Childcare is considered to be woman's work in the gypsy community, but Tony has conceded to a more hands-on approach.
Listen, I'm not just a cage fighter, I'm not just a pretty face. Look, I'm a fully trained dad. 4 kids now. So, and this was the first kid that I was there through the birth with. And I wish I would have been there with the other ones, really, because it's how much emotion and everything he's put into it. Mwah. Look, he's going to be a little cage fighter. I can tell. Definitely going to be a little cage fighter.
Danielle is hoping the baby will heal wounds with Tony's family.
Tony's mum made us this, because she makes all these blankets and stuff. So he's a very spoilt boy. It's important that he has a relationship with his other side of the family. Just as long as they treat my child how they treat the other children, then that's fine.
With just 11 days to go until Tracy's wedding, there is some good news at last. A delivery has arrived all the way from China.
Oh, wow. Mommy, that's so pretty.
Oh, it feels like Christmas.
Mommy, I found it. Okay, Rachel, she's 41 inches.
Oh! I'll snap the hanger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right up until 7 o'clock this morning, we were still phoning. I'm not really getting any answers, but I'm pleased now they're all here. It's a big weight off everyone's shoulders now.
Yeah. Just when things are looking up, Tracy notices there's a problem with the bridesmaid dresses.
In the boxes, have any of their sashes in there, Mum?
What sashes?
The littler ones are supposed to have a big sash of ivory and in a massive bow that hits the floor.
No.
The bankrupt wedding planner has failed to pay for the complete order.
I'd like to get hold of her. Get hold of her, I'll pull her wig right off her head. Been paid for once, why should we have to keep paying twice on everything?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to order it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I get them over next week from you.
Okay then.
All right.
All right then, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Well, no, I said we're not paying for them again.
She's sending them.
She's getting them made, and they'll be here next week. Why should we have to pay for them again? It's right though, isn't it? Don't, I'm losing my temper now.
Four months since the birth of their son, Rudy, the culture clash has taken its toll on Tony and Danielle.
Tony's used to girls that stay at home and cook and clean for him, which I do, but then I think, why should you go out and I stay at home? I'm not having that. Tony sometimes thinks that he's still Peter Pan and he needs to grow up a bit, because I'm not going to sit at home looking after the baby while he goes out.
The couple have decided on a trial separation.
It's just two different people, two different upbringings. People look at us, they think we're all the same, it's not. We get taught different things. At the beginning of the year, it was all going good, new relationship, new babies on the way, and everything arranged for the christening, and just got a block on it. But I love Danielle, you know, so hopefully things can work out, can't they?
That's nice. Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
10 years after a low-key wedding, Romany Gypsy Tracy is renewing her vows and having the lavish celebration she always dreamed of.
Nothing ever goes planned, does it? As long as we're all in church on time, we're getting there.
There are 14 bridesmaids needing a full makeover.
Have fun, love you all!
I've still got quite a few left, but I'm trying to go as quick as I can to get it done. Just keep calm.
Not everyone is aware of the tight schedule.
Bend it, Megan, because I don't like that at the minute. It's looking too outwards, yeah, bend it right in, that's it. And Megan, you know those bits here, can you poke them up a bit as well? Megan, you know that bit there that curls and goes there, can you bring that like out a bit? Yeah.
Yeah, but just tell them at the end of the day, yeah? Just tell them just to get their hair done and be back here for 11 o'clock. Yeah, tell them don't start messing around.
Don't panic, OK? All right, love you, bye-bye.
Fuck's sake, fucking bridesmaids.
Put it up. No, put it back.
It's the day of baby Rudy's christening, And his Gorgia mother Danielle has reunited with his gypsy father Tony in time for the special occasion.
Hopefully everything will go all right. I hope.
The celebration is also a test of whether their families will get on together.
My family haven't met Tony's family. This is like the first day. It's a massive moment. The worst that could happen is if like the pie got turned upside down or something. Just hope that people can hold their tempers till another day, just not on my boy's christening.
Tony's children from his previous relationship are joining in the celebration.
What are you going to do, Tone, if any little boy tried kissing her? Are you? Are they getting knuckle sandwiches? Yeah. Mwah. We're supposed to leave in 10 minutes, I think. I ain't even got change yet. Just grab my suit, please.
I've got wet nails. Oh. Can someone grab Tony's suit?
I've got one shoe at the moment. One shoe.
How are you feeling about the two families meeting together?
I feel a little bit of nerves. I don't never get nerves, but I've got a bit of butterflies. So let's hope it all goes all right.
Oh, yeah.
No! So, are you ready?
No.
No? What are you going to do with her?
What am I going to do? I need to go for a poo.
Oh. It's 8 minutes too.
Oh, we're late. Where's the baby? Oh! Oh my God, I just shut my train in the door.
With both gypsy and non-traveller parents, Rudy's christening is an opportunity for him to be welcomed into both communities.
So is baby Rudy a traveller or a Gorgia then?
Well, Shed would say he's half and half, isn't he? You know that anyway, but does it matter? We are what we are, you are what you are. Everyone's down from up there. Or we all go to, I won't, but anyway, you know, all one. That's what I look at. Well, hopefully all goes nice at the church, then I'm ready to rock and roll in the club. Do a few dances, show me Michael Jackson walk and bang, that's it. I'm ready to rock.
No, it's fine. I'm just going.
Rudy's christening has finally united both Gorgia and gypsy families.
My tit keeps falling out.
What?
My tit keeps falling out.
Pull it up.
Rudy, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. May the peace of the Lord be always with you.
How did you enjoy that ceremony?
Yeah, it was good ceremony. All went well. Everyone's getting on with each other, so happy days.
Well, I didn't even hear it, to be honest with you. I had five bottles of holy water. No, I do that because I'm on nerves, you know. So I had a nervous breakdown years ago. Not really, not really joking. Now I'm on that. Now I want to rock and roll.
Back in Canterbury, there's half an hour to go before Tracy's wedding ceremony begins.
Just trying to breathe and just trying to enjoy every bit now. Hello, darling.
As the 15 bridesmaids make their way to Tracy's house, news of the wedding has quickly spread through the neighbourhood.
Right, in you go.
Hurry up, where are you going to?
Go up there. It's 1:45, yeah? It's going to take half an hour. We're going to be late for the wedding here if we're not careful.
Over at the in-laws, Phil's plans for a perfect white and pink themed wedding are in jeopardy.
It's a fucking black one. I ordered a white one. Two was supposed to be white, one was supposed to be like a creamy goldy colour, and the other one was a pink one.
Don't tell me that's black.
It's a black one.
Oh shit.
Not unless I'm fucking colourblind.
Oh dear.
Well, you taking the fucking piss or what? You prick.
Oh, I've all this to come.
Mum?
Yeah.
Dad Thomas at the house, yeah, but it's a black one, not a white one.
What do you mean it's a black one?
She said, what do you mean it's a black one? Exactly what he says, it's a black one.
Well, they know it should be white.
Well, they know it should be white, she said. That's naughty.
Is he alright?
He's swearing.
So we've got a black Hummer. Great.
Doesn't even look like the 18.
Fucking 18? Fucking joke. What happened to the white one?
Well, they didn't phone you at all?
No.
Despite her wedding planner going bankrupt, lost dresses, and a wrong-coloured limo, Tracy is finally getting the extravagant wedding she has always craved.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Philip and Tracy, you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till parted by death. Is this your understanding of the covenant and promise that you have made? A bit louder?
Yes.
It is, thank you.
You're beautiful. Get her drunk later on, now, can't we?
Someone's on the train! Quick, I think we're too close!
Right, have you had good fun? Have you loved it? We check you out.
It's a rare occasion when gypsies and gorgers celebrate side by side, but today they've come together for Tracy and Phil.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like my fairy tale dream. So that was come true.
Although this union has proved that a mixed marriage can work, there is still some division among Tracy's family about the two cultures coming together.
I think they should keep to their own kind to make obviously the family tradition going. Because obviously how I think and feel of it all is that the tradition ain't going to carry on going. It's going to fade away. My personal thing is that you should keep your family to your family and that you shouldn't mix with anyone.
I married a Gorger, but I wouldn't marry a traveller. And I wouldn't, because I want my marriage to work and not be a few years of either beating or a divorce down the line. What woman wants to put herself through having slaps? Because I wouldn't. I mean, my husband wouldn't even drink to beat me. I said, I'll kill him. I'll beat him while he's asleep. I'll execute him in the bath if I have to.
Baby Rudy's christening ceremony is over, and the after-party has begun with both families celebrating together.
Listen, we've got gorgers, gypsies and gays all communicating, and they're all enjoying themselves.
Did you ever think that would happen?
No, I was expecting a little bit of tear up, wasn't I? A few black eyes.
For the first time, Danielle is being truly accepted by Tony's family.
And Danielle looked beautiful as always.
Yes.
Yeah.
So does Yvonne in her hot pants.
Oh. I see you, baby. Shake that ass. Shake that ass.
No, all in all, it has been a lovely day. No trouble, no nothing. See, all us gypsies, we ain't all rough and ready, are we?
No,
we're all
only her at the end. That's about me.
I'm waiting about another hour. Yeah, but for now,
I'll clear my family out then.
Just over an hour later, there's been an incident in the car park.
I honestly don't know what's going on outside. I really don't. It's just I don't even know the two people. Like, two people are arguing, but I don't even know. I don't know them. I don't know who they are.
Gorger, traveller, whoever it is, all right? As long as everyone's nice to me, I'm nice to them. Anyone upset my family and there's one place they're going.
Stand by as well.
In there.
While the joining of gypsies and non-travellers is still considered unthinkable by many, a happy marriage like Tracy and Phil's is achievable.
How does this compare to your first time?
Cause 100 times better, isn't it?
Yeah.
100 times better.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I was 2. I had a date with my girl at 8. Come on, ding dong.
Wouldn't change one single little bit.
I would.
What?
The black Hummer that I got.
Oh.
I've been pissed off about that all day.